Good morning, everyone. My name is Dane Boland. I'm the Assistant Parish Administrator for the Police Jury. And on behalf of the Police Jury, I want to welcome everyone to the groundbreaking ceremony for the Calcasieu Parish Forensic Center. Special welcome to Mr. Tony Stelly, who I will call upon in a minute to say a couple of words. But I want to make some introductions first, as always. We also have here Police Jurors Ashton Richard, Mr. Mike Smith, Mr. Eddie Lewis, Mr. Tony Gilry, Mr. Ron Hayes, Mr. Chris Landry, Mr. Judd Barris, Mr. Joe Angepont, Mr. Randy Burley, Mr. Tony Tremonti. We have our Parish Administrator, Mr. Brian Bean, Sheriff Tony Mancuso, Matt Vizene with the Sheriff's Office. We also have Dr. Lacey Cavanaugh, the Region 5 Medical Director. We have David Moss Architects and Alpha Palmer Construction here representing this project. So it's a great turnout on a really brisk morning, and it feels great out here. I know it's kind of better than the hot sun. So appreciate everyone for being here. And I know we're eager to break ground, but you know, when you do a groundbreaking, people think, you know, the project's starting. Well, guess what? This project is not starting. This project has been in a planning phase for many years. We've had several variations of what the project would look like. But I think we ended up in a good spot when you combine the crime lab with the coroner's office for a forensic center unit. I think that's the best for the parish and our citizens of this parish. Tony Stelly, he's been here the whole way through the project, from the planning phases to now. And I'd call on him to say a couple of words.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Yes, on behalf of the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury, as Dane has stated, this is a very big moment for Calcasieu Parish. And I want to take the time to thank my fellow jurors, the sheriff, the coroner, David Moss, and Alfred Palmer Construction that assures us that this is going to really happen. So it is the responsibility of the police jury to have a facility like this, so all the agencies can come together. It protects the integrity of the cases. It brings everyone together, and it's past time. So again, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day for this occasion, and we're very happy to see this happen. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today for this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stelly. So as we go through the speakers, our next speaker is Dr. Terry Welke, the coroner's office. I know he's been patient on this project. But Dr. Welke, please say a couple of words.
Thank you. Fortunately, I got more than a few words to say. I want to thank everyone for coming out. This has been something that's been ongoing. How many years have we been working on this? 7, 8 years, something like that, or longer than that, I'll bet. Zeb Johnson and I started in 1987 at the building. For those of you who don't know, this building over here, it used to be the old Hammer Funeral Home, and it was renovated a little bit. There were problems. It was like a one-room area. Like, I don't know if they got one-room schoolhouses down here or not. I'm from Nebraska, and they have a lot of those up there. And so Zeb and I would work in one area and kind of trip over one another. And then Charlie Hunter came on board in 2006, I believe. We've had multiple people since then. And so we've had problems, and it's had warts and wrinkles to begin, and it's gotten progressively worse. And the problems we've had Band-Aids on top of Band-Aids. But it's very nice, and this is greatly appreciated. This is going to be the state of the art, this building. We've been working on it for quite a while, 7 or 8 years, I believe, and had even started prior to that, so it's been very nice. There's going to be more areas, a larger cooling area. For those of you that did not know, we had to have semi-truck trailers out here during a hurricane in our parking lot to put bodies in. The new building is going to have facilities, so we'll be able to take care of that. It's going to be a tremendous building. I think it's going to be one of the nicest ones in the area. And I want you folks to know that it's not because of me, but because of the staff that I work with, that we have by far the best coroner's office forensic facility in the state, and that we put us up against New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Shreveport as well. So you people are really lucky. The investigators here and staff are fantastic. Like I said, I have nothing to do with that. I give all the credit to them. So the coroner's office staff and I want to thank everyone. We want to thank the administration, the police jury, all the citizens of the Calcasieu Parish and the surrounding areas for supporting us in this, and thank you very much. And I know that unfortunately Zeb and I are to the age we probably won't be able to participate in this new building, and I feel badly, but I feel happy for the people, the staff that's going to be here, because they're going to have a fantastic building for the next 40, 50, 60 years, and possibly even longer than that. So once again, I want to thank everyone, and it's going to be greatly appreciated. And I hope that when the new building is here, that all of you will come out and see and take a tour through it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and have a great day.
Now, Sheriff Mancuso.
It's always hard to follow Dr. Welke and his words. Dr. Welke, let me tell you, I know that we're going to thank everybody, the police jurors, the administration, Dane and Brian, thank you. But Dr. Welke really has worked on this hard. You know, our job in law enforcement is to keep our community safe. And this is one component of that. As you know, in today's world, this is one of the most important components of law enforcement now. Our staff is here, and I can't thank them enough, because they've been through 2 buildings since I've been sheriff, and this is going to be a state-of-the-art, great building with hopefully no problems like we have now. And it'll be nice to be next door to Dr. Welke, where we can share information and get things to and from quickly and efficiently, because that's what our job is. Our job is to investigate crimes and to bring them to a close as quickly and as swiftly and as efficiently as we can. And there's no question that this is going to streamline and help this process because of the facility. And it has been a long time in the making, but I'm very proud of the work that's been done to put on this by the police jurors, especially Dr. Welke. You have put more time in this than any of us. So thank you for the effort that you have put in this and your staff. And thank you to our jurors and to the administration. I'm excited about this. I know that our staff is excited about it, and I'm excited that Alfred Palmer Construction is going to do this. They're a great organization, so we're proud of them for being part of this. The architects that worked on it, thank you so much. This has been a group effort, and it takes a while to do these things. So I want to thank you, and I appreciate all the hard work that's gone into this from everybody. At this time, I want to introduce Dean Kelly, who's the facility manager, that's going to have some other words for us. Thank you.
Good morning. As those before me mentioned, this has been a long time coming. One of the things you'll notice about the police jury nowadays is we don't plan projects the way we had in the past. We've done our best in the past to make do with older facilities and renovate those, but nowadays we realize we have one chance to get it right, and sometimes it takes a while to plan that out properly. This is a very specialized facility, and it deserves that proper planning. The Calcasieu Parish Forensic Center will create a 26,000 square foot facility that will house the coroner's office and the crime lab. The coroner's portion of the building will have multiple autopsy suites, a tissue recovery suite, evidence storage, and an enclosed sally port for receiving, as well as adequate office space for the staff. The crime lab portion of the building will have specific laboratory spaces for toxicology, latent print processing, DNA, as well as evidence storage and adequate office space for those staff as well. The building will have a large lobby with adjoining conference space and family meeting rooms. These agencies serve a vital role for public health and the criminal justice system, and we believe this facility will serve Calcasieu well into the future. I'd like to recognize David Moss with Moss Architects for leading the design team, along with McLaren, Wilson, and Lowry, who served as specialty consultants. I'd like to thank Alfred Palmer Construction for their efforts on this project going forward. Turn it back over to Dan.
Thank you, Dean. Well said. It's about time to start grabbing the shovels, but on behalf of the Calhoun Parish Police Jury, I want to thank everyone for coming. I do look forward to the ribbon cutting when we get to the end of this project. That's even going to be a better day than it is today. So thanks again, everyone. It's time to grab a shovel and safe travels. Thank you.